Hey there and welcome to the Dave Does channel, and today we're going to be checking out a band called Enemy Inside and What We Used to Be. I don't know anything about this band. I think this was a YouTube recommendation. Sometimes it's a PR campaign company will reach out and ask for a review. Sometimes it'll be a friend will send a referral. Sometimes it'll be someone in a comment on another video says you need to check this band out. But I believe this was probably just a YouTube referral, so those things do work. And it came across the desk and I thought, oh, this looks interesting, let's check it out. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Now, just a very, very quick heads up. When I do these videos, I do talk during the video. There is no pausing. And then going, oh, pause, let's chat, rewind a bit, start again. I don't do that. I've done it historically. It didn't really work for me as a vibe. So I just like to play the song from start to finish and just talk about things as I do, and then obviously do a summary at the end. So just give me a heads up. So if this is not for you, time to leave. If you're not bothered by that much, stick around and let's see what this song is all about. So let's do it. Made out like a storage container. Oh, it's in like an industrial warehouse place. Flashy lights. It's really hard coming up with new concepts for video ideas. So I'm liking this. I'm liking that strip lighting use. So if you like storage unit. Good quality production overall on the track. I do like the visuals they've done on this video. They've obviously spent quite a lot of time thinking about how they're going to get this portrayed. Why does she use a flashing light bra at the top? I really need a nice tasty riff at some point, because that might be a fairly boring chord progression. Now, will we get a vocal switch on this? Nope, still getting kind of this kind of clean poppy rock vocals delivery. Okay. Okay. Nice. I like the way I do like her vocals. Okay, there we go. Enemy Inside. Here's where my head's gone with this particular song. Is I've heard a lot of those style of choruses, that beautiful clean vocals. I've heard a lot of good clean vocal female singers. I've heard a lot of good clean vocal male singers over these choruses. With this chord progression that's got slight dissonance to it, with the electronic samples as well. With that kind of bounce beats at certain points, it's it's something that's been done a lot. And my worry for bands like this is obviously they understand what the songcraft is. They've done a great job with the video as well. They've understood that this makes a good, catchy chorus. But everyone's known that it makes a good, catchy chorus, and so it's been done to death in a way. So how do you make yourself stand out from the rest of the crowd? Otherwise, you end up just appearing on like low cards. I mean, you can get it on the festival, and you can build your following through small festival builds and build up through there. But to break through into the next level, to make yourself separate from the rest of the scene, what's your niche? What is the thing that sets you apart from the rest of the people in the scene? Wasn't really any riffs in there, but I think from what I can gather from looking at the guys, I think they've probably got some good riffs in them, and I think on other songs there's probably a bit more riff laden. This was very much just chord progression with effect sample bass. I almost get this vibe that they probably had a metalcore background originally, and this has been a transition into a more commercial sound. It's hard to play. It's a difficult one with a song like this, because there's absolutely nothing wrong with a song like this, and for the right audience, it probably is going to hook you. If you don't listen to this style of metal ever and you've come across it, you're probably gonna go, "Wow, this is pretty cool. This has got a hook to it. I love her vocals. Yeah, I'm really gonna get into this." And that might be the way forward for you. For someone like me who reviews music a lot, and gets all the new releases from bands, and really, if you think about when this sort of style became really popularized, you're talking around sort of around about 2010 to 2012. There was a lot of bands moving into this sort of style of music. You go back to bands like New Year's Day when they first sort of came out, and they would have been around 2014, I guess around that sort of era. 2012 to 2014 would have been New Year's Day, and they were doing this then. So for a new release in 2024, you could almost call yourself retro in a way, even though you're not obviously intentionally meant to, but you're wearing your influences on your sleeves at this point. But I guess in the same other breath is, if bands are not the kind of current metal scene that we're seeing at the moment, is people trying to go more down the extreme route again. So we're seeing a lot more pushing down the extreme. We're seeing a lot more kind of classic vintage hard rock bands coming through. So maybe there is a chance for this sort of style band to kind of break it if people aren't really focusing on that. We're seeing a lot more bands trying to go down the new metal route again, which is quite interesting. So yeah. In this day and age, that's my only big thing for a band like this, is how do you separate out? But I do really like the video. I love the effort they put into the video, and the storytelling elements. Good use of lighting. I mean, that's another big thing for us. Using a warehouse and then darkening it all down and using big fluorescent tubes is a fairly common practice now, because you try to make a lot of bands try to use the staging as part of the story. And they fail usually, because it's just a big warehouse and it doesn't really make any sense. And in this case, I actually felt that the stage setup, or the location for the video, worked in their favour. It gave them some interest to it, because it's not really that interesting song. It's just quite a plod along sort of track. Dynamically, there isn't a huge amount going on. It's just quite a nice sing along, and I think if you probably like the lyrics and you've got into the lyrics and you connect with the lyrics, it's a song that will work for you, and you'll probably find it quite an emotional song. But on first listen, you don't get to appreciate that. You're looking for that instant gratification, if you like, and didn't get it on this one. But huge potential of the band, huge potential. Like to hear some new riffs though, some tasty little chops in there to kind of get me kind of like, wow, that's a nice, impressive lick there from the band. So yeah, it'd be interesting to find out a little bit more about that one. Now, if you enjoyed the video today, please do like, share, and subscribe. See you in another video sometime soon. Take care.